astounding to be in this position when the British people made the decision in 2016, in June 2016, that here we are in March 2019 debating how long we should be extending Article 54, or perhaps whether it should be actually got rid of and have a second referendum on whether we remain or leave the European Union. We need to get on with this. We need to leave decisively on the 29th of March. It is what democratically there is an expectation across the country. The 29th of March 2019 is a date in so many people's heads across the country. Millions of people, whether they voted leave, remain or abstained, are expecting us to leave on the 29th of March this year. It's not just good for democracy to deliver our promises, it's also good for business, because if there's a suspension, whether it's a short suspension, whether it's a long suspension, whether there's a series of suspensions, that's bad for business and business planning, whether that's in manufacturing or whether, for example, that's in clinical trials, life sciences, our university sector. We just have to look at the approach to the European Union when it comes to science to see why it isn't working now and won't work for the future. The Clinical Trials Directive, thought of in 2001, introduced in 2004, the EU wanted to change it to the Clinical Trials Regulation in 2016. They have thus far failed to change these regulations this year. We don't know when they're actually going to be delivered, and actually the failure to change from the directive to the regulations are holding back trials. And if these trials don't go ahead, that's life-saving, life-enhancing treatments that aren't invented, aren't brought to market to actually serve the interests of people.